Monday, it's time for a Monday Ace match. Moonglade and I are about to bring you guys coverage of a very unique matchup here. Centered is actually coming out to play, and he's going to face soO on King Sejong Station.
A very interesting sort of pick for the Ace match. I don't think anyone was expecting this one. Center is just... He wasn't even in today's lineup. He's just off the radar, essentially. He is going to try. And it's going to be a soO. I think they might have been expecting a Zerg on this map, so they did go for this. Compared to what else we do see from the SKT lineup today.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me, man. We're going to take a look at our predictions here. The prediction, I should say, as it's a 6-0 for soO. Not a single person having faith in Center going into this one.
Not too much of a surprise. Center, he's a good player, but I don't think he's at soO's caliber. But I feel like he came out for a reason. So we're going to have to wait and see what that is.
Yep. I'm hoping they're not going to regret this one. We're going to find out right now, guys. We're going to this Ace match. Deciding match, MVP versus SKT. Up the top left in teal for MVP, it's Center, the former TSL Terran.
Down bot right real quickly, it is soO.
All right, let's talk. I just brought up some stats on Center.
Bring it up, man.
I'm going to talk about them a little bit. So
lay it out.
There's not a whole lot of information about this guy's matches. Like, the matches he's won recently are like online tournaments. Okay, he beat Symbol, his old teammate, on Expedition Lost.
Golf clap.
That was like a terrible game. It was a long time ago, okay? Before that, he beat Impact 2-1 in the Alima League. We don't see Impact perform very well in Korea anymore anyways, and that was an online tournament. And everything else is just like from January on backwards. Like, there's just not a lot of stats. So if he's doing well in-house, you know, that's something that we could take from this. But he's just going to proxy here, actually.
Well, that's it, man. I guess that was it. That's why they brought him out. He's like, well, you've been practicing your proxies pretty well. I think we'll take you. We'll put you in the Ace match this time.
It's a good map for Reaper proxies, which is the variation that we're going to see here.
It's not a bad map for it, especially against someone like soO, who is going to go for the hatch first nearly every game. Even against someone like Departure. Sorry, it's like, well, he is departed now, but it's just like I don't know. I tried. Well.
It was clever. I'll give that one a giggle.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, he's going to go for the hatch first again, so this proxy can do a bit of work. It is pretty far away there, which is one of the things.
Yeah, it's like he just wanted to like make sure it was going to be not scouted no matter what. He was willing to sacrifice a little bit of speed for that. It's pretty far away. I mean, that's pretty far.
Well, that's like... It's like quite the distance, actually. It's like a quarter of the distance when you'd normally see a sort of a proxy Reaper on this map. You'd want to see it like just near the debris at the very least, or even closer than that. But this far away, I mean, he can still do a lot of work. We do see soO go for a pretty safe hatchery, going for, I believe it was a 15 hatch. So he's still going to get Lings and Queens out pretty quickly. Obviously, the Reaper does have potential to get like 1 or 2 drones in that time. But as long as soO is like on top of his stuff, he should be able to defend against this.
And the Overlord did see that SCV, so he's going to know if there's like a bunker going down here or something. He's going to know that's happening. Looks like he's just going to bunker the edge. And you know what? There's still no scout of this, but there's that Overlord's going to see it.
Yeah, he knows exactly.
And now he knows exactly what's up.
Oh, a bunker here for some reason. It must be Reapers. Sixlings on the way as a queen, and the Reaper's not even in the main base yet.
Yep. Going to come in there now, but he's got all this extra free time to continue mining freely, where he's not having to micro his drones, which is getting him some extra money to keep making those Lings. I mean, he's comfortable enough to continue, of course, even gas mining at this point with how late this is. Got to be careful. Those drones are getting pretty far out here, but there come the Lings. Bunker finishes, very important. And, I mean, this could still do some serious work. Let's see how well Center micros here.
Yeah, once you get up to like 2 or 3 Reapers, you can definitely start doing some decent damage to Lings as well as the Queens. Start trading pretty efficiently and always just retreating to this bunker.
Did he not rally that Reaper from the barracks? Where is it?
Ooh, yeah, he didn't rally it.
Oh my god, he didn't even rally it.
Ooh. Yuck. He could actually get rid of this bunker right now.
Yep, he's just going to burst it down.
Oh,
I think Su is like, wow, did you just make one Reaper? Literally? That's it?
He doesn't get the
Oh
salvage.
my god, he's going to lose the Reaper too?
Oh, everything just went so wrong and so quickly.
And now these Lings actually, if they grab that SCV, that would be huge. They're not quite able to, but now they can. And in fact, he does.
Ooh. My goodness. This is just falling apart.
He actually might be able to break through this. Another Reaper's coming back.
Yeah, he should be okay, but at least he bought an insane amount of time for himself. I mean, from here, all he has to do is drone because he knows the Reapers have gone home. He's got all the time in the world to just stabilize, just start spreading creep.
He's going to have Link speed in a second.
Yep.
Those Reapers better stay home.
They better. Looks like they aren't, so they're in a bit of trouble here. And he doesn't know any better. And yeah, Su is in a fantastic place.
Yeah, I mean, you say he doesn't know any better, but I mean, he should be careful here because he saw this. He saw the pool. I mean, he saw the gas, right? So like, moving up here, especially onto the creep, is very risky. He's probably just gonna have to stay right on the edge here. Anything further than that, and it's gonna cost him. Yeah, he's gonna get out of there.
All right, very, very careful. I wouldn't have. I should have. Well, if it was, so let me change what I'm saying here. I think if I was Su, I would have just actually baited them with the queen and then tried to surround them with the Lings behind.
Yeah.
He might actually get them here anyway.
Yeah, just coincidentally, actually, he was looking for him.
What? He's going to get two? He could get the third one if he splits his Lings.
I think he's still going to get him. He's going to get it. It's only at 25 hit points. He jumps up that cliff, though. You think he's just going to go 2-base Spire and just, like, wreck him here? Is that what's about to happen? Or is he going to Nidus and wreck him?
I think it will be Spire by the looks of things.
He's going to find this Reaper, too.
Wow.
Well,
miles and miles ahead.
This is just like a misexecution out of center. I mean, yeah, it's like the placement was so far back that it gave Su some inherent defensive advantages that you wouldn't have normally against this build, like at a normal location, like much closer to the base. But still, just losing that first Reaper early on, also forgetting to rally the second one means that the bunker got burst down. And that lair is done. Doesn't have enough money to do anything just yet. Okay, he does drop that Spire.
Yeah, he's in a very good place right now. Viking's going to give some space to center. He does have that third CC as well, so he's not incredibly behind in economy or anything like that. And we might actually just see mech from him, judging by the fact that there's no Tech Lab on that Rax. We are seeing Cloak Banshees and Hellions on the way.
Mech's great on this map.
Not a bad choice against someone like Su as well, mind you. We did see a pretty horrible game of Su against Mech.
Yeah.
I think it was Yoda that went for him.
Yeah, Yoda. And also he played another game against Mech where he looked poor.
Sky High?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sky High is just really good at Mech, though.
He's really good. And that was on Vani. And I think the one against Yoda was on this map as well.
It was. And it was a massive Corruptor map, or the massive Corruptor build thing that Su did that just did not work out for him.
Yeah. Well, as I say that, it looks like we just see the Tech Lab on the rack, so we might go into buy from here. Let's see. Oh, no, never mind.
Well, if he does go Mech here against Su, expecting to see Su on this map, just getting a solid opening and transitioning to Mech, the plan starts to kind of make sense, like why they pick center. It starts to just kind of fall together, like, okay, centers must be like in Mech versus Zerg must be looking good in-house against like Lucira using Mech on this map, so they're feeling like this is an opportunity to put him out here.
But I mean, like, Su is already on the mindset that it is going to be Mech, or quite possibly will be. As we see no Banelings on this map, we didn't see any, we finally do now actually, but for the longest time we didn't see any Baneling Nest, we didn't see any Evo Chambers. He's got a big window to just go into Mutas, see exactly what he's up against, and then go for the hard counter. But this Cloak Banshee actually doing some sick damage.
Yeah, and these Hellions are going to do just the same. Getting a lot of work done here.
Oh, wow.
And now he's just going to run over here. These drones are totally vulnerable. Some of them damaged as well. Oh, that's not the way you want to go about it, though. Oh, God.
Oh. Well, besides that.
That turned an amazing opportunity into a just total flop.
Yeah.
This Viking is, like, misrallied up here as well. Oh, boy.
Still, 14 drones went down from that. Like, simply from, like, and that's including a massive sort of mis-rally from the Hellions. That Banshee alone just did some sick damage. No missile turret actually up in the mineral patch. This could prove to be a bit of a problem. No anti-air at all.
No Thors. I think this actually just might be too much.
Oh my God.
By the way, he didn't even have his third CC rallied. He's going to drop Mules here. Well, that's certainly not going to be the answer. These two Marines aren't either. He needs that Thor, and it's a long way away. The turret will finally finish here. But he's just doing so much damage. 17 Harvesters killed. And now he can go hit that third base, which I don't think has a turret up either.
Oh, it has a turret, but only a couple of SCVs to repair it. Like, if he wanted to commit, he could probably go for it.
I think he's just going to do that.
Probably not. Probably not worth it in his opinion, especially with these Vikings. Maybe a little too costly. Maybe get some links up here to do the trick.
Like, what is going on? Okay, Center has 4 Marines. He doesn't have Stim on the way. He's getting +1 for Bio and +1 for his mech units. He has 2 armories and 2 eBays. A bit of indecision here. I think he's having some nerves coming through just off of like some of the mistakes we've seen him make this game.
Yeah, this is interesting. So he's going for Bio Mech, I guess. All right. So he's going to get like...
God, soO's got a lot of money.
Biomech style, but it's just so weird.
I think soO's like just going to max on roaches. Yeah, that's exactly what we're seeing here.
Roaches on the way.
He's like, you don't have enough bio or enough mech. Roaches will beat this.
Yeah, especially if you're going to go biomech like this in such a weird sort of way.
It's just so flimsy. It's so fragile the way he's doing this when he's already lost so much economy as well.
Really weird game.
This is just simply put not going to be enough to hold at this point. He doesn't have the production he needs to get enough units out.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we are just going to see that max of roaches as roach speed still a third of the way to go before it is finished.
He's getting burrow as well, just for that extra, added touch. To get some extra health back for some scans maybe. He might even get burrow movement if like the push goes longer. Wouldn't be too surprised to see that. But like these roaches are already moving across the map. They're going to hit this third base hard.
And completely undetected by the looks of it. Yes, look, no tanks out.
Yeah. Okay, one just now pops out.
One tank out.
He has 5 Vikings. So that's certainly not going to be very helpful against this.
It's not going to help at all, man. It's going to actually be his demise because there's no Banshees at all on the map or anything like that, which is what you usually want with this kind of mech composition. He's going to run into the roaches now and be like, oh, okay.
He was totally preparing for Mutalisk. He thought that soO was going to try to overrun him with Mutalisk, so he's trying to get a bunch of Vikings to help zone out so he get these Thors, but this is just going to be a thrashing here.
Well, every SCV is going to go down, that's for sure, and that alone is some critical damage. But every army unit as well is simply just not enough.
Those Vikings just land to die, and this is going to be the end of this game. SKT is going to take it. Siege tank up here on the high ground is going to be pretty annoying, but it's not going to be enough to save the day, especially with this Overseer grinding vision. He's too close to the edge. He's going to lose it. Ooh, barely, no, barely loses it.
Yeah, and that's just kicking him in the groin now. He is gone. There's nothing left he can do. He's on top of the production. soO closes this out and Sentry with a very disappointing performance. Really cracking under the pressure.
The clear idea of using Center in the ace match makes sense. I see it.
Oh, I love doing this.
Oh,
that is naughty.
It's naughty. It's gnarly, man. Against such a nice guy like Center, man.
Well, there's the GG scans, figuring out exactly what went wrong. I could have told you, Sender, that Reaper rush from the beginning was the biggest problem of all.
Yeah. Well, there were a few mistakes after that as well. And Sejong and I think have our wrong headsets on and have to do a little swap here.
But yeah, I mean, there was a lot of mistakes from Center in that. Ooh, we hear a crazy fangirl. Yeah, I mean, not having the defense up for Mutas in time, not having just the Reaper Rush doing no damage whatsoever, misrallied Reaper, the Hellions that ran into a little crevice and just died horribly.
Yeah, that moment was like, I feel like that was his chance. He had the Banshee doing a ton of damage, all his drones were clumped up. Had he like targeted those Hellions and done a little bit more with that, that could have been his chance to like really hurt soO and then hurt the follow-up and maybe like buy him some more time to get those turrets up. But
yeah,
when he lost all those Hellions, I was like, that's it. You'd have no more chance in this game anymore.
Well, I feel like even with those Hellions dying the way they did, he did like 16 drones worth of damage or something crazy. Like, that's more than enough to like really put you ahead. As long as you're ready for the next step of the Zerg, which was going to be Mutalisk. But he was not ready, and he ended up losing the equal amount of workers, which pretty much evened it out. And then soO from there just played a straight-up any sort of mech style and crushed him.
So, you know, I mean, I just seeing Center's face there and having Marine King come in and try to console him as he was super emotional, like, that's the kind of game that just goes wrong in every way. Like, he noticed he misses to rally his second Reaper. You know, he forgot to rally his SCVs. As third base, he had like 3 SCVs sitting there not mining for a long time. And these little mistakes you see, like, it starts to add up and you get stressed out because you know there's people watching you. I mean, I've been getting into streaming StarCraft a little bit more, and I get that feel when I'm like, I realize I'm making a bunch of mistakes. I'm like, there are like hundreds of people watching me make these mistakes, you know?
Sure, yeah. No, he definitely cracked under the pressure. Probably a good experience for him, but Yeah, very disappointing nonetheless. A really big opportunity for MVP wasted.
Yeah, I think that's literally the best way to put it. Opportunity wasted. A good idea, a good concept, just poor execution, and really would have loved to see that game go another way. Just didn't happen. And that's it. SKT takes it. I'm thinking our MVP today, based on the wins here, is going to be soO. Even though he took possibly the easiest victories. Although Classic's win as well was like pretty straightforward. The games that SKT won today were pretty one-sided. Innovation's game versus Lucira and Billy's loss, like those are the two close games of the night.